Is the Bible literal, figurative, or both? And if both, how do we decipher each story? They're asking for a little hermeneutics lesson, Zach.
All right, so answer to question number 1, both. Answer to question number 2, how in the world do you figure out which is which? Actually, the text 9 times out of 10 will tell you. For example, Jesus has these things in the New Testament he calls parables. Now, Jesus has an interesting way to set up a parable. You may have noticed this before. He always begins by saying, the kingdom of God is like. And then he tells a story about like a woman who is looking for a lost coin, or a shepherd who's looking for a lost sheep, or a good Samaritan, or a couple of sons, or whatever the case may be. You know, because Jesus tells you, okay, this is not meant to be like something that happened literally in history, but it is meant to teach you a truth about the way that things work in the kingdom of God. So it's figurative language meant to teach a very literal lesson in a lot of ways. There are other pieces of literature, and again, this is pretty clear, known as apocryphal literature. You think of the book of Ezekiel, or you think of the prophet Zechariah, or you think of the book of Revelation, the last book in the Bible.
Parts of Daniel.
You will notice parts of Daniel. You will notice in these particular apocryphal books, by the word apocryphal, simply means there's kind of an unveiling that's going on here, okay? So you're getting a revelation of something. You will notice that in these kinds of works, there's lots of just flat out weird stuff. And so if all of a sudden, if you're seeing red
Theological
horses,
term,
yes, weird stuff, okay? If you're seeing red horses and things with lots of eyes and women like in Zechariah flying out of the sky with baskets, you may go, oh, I think that maybe this literature isn't meant to be taken literally. It is a vision that is meant to teach me another transcendent truth about the way that things work in God's kingdom.